my god, planning a Nigerian wedding is madness. Your wedding is definitely going to be chaotic. So if you know that you want to have at least 80% of it say at your wedding, just pay for it.
To be honest,
like everything does not end at this wedding. There is more to life than
to
this
be honest
wedding. So
it's just one day.
Staying in tonight and I'm all alone. Feeling okay, then you hit my phone.
hi guys, and welcome back to Brandy's Circle. If it's your first time stopping by, you are most definitely welcome. Welcome to this beautiful family. Today we're having a very, very interesting topic. I know you've kind of seen the title. I know that's why you clicked. But let me introduce our very special guest here at Shokunbi. T in the building. Woohoo! Well, she's not so special, innit? This is the third time she's on my channel.
Well,
so
doesn't mean I'm still special.
okay, special. We're going to be discussing the trials of planning a Nigerian wedding. Not really trials, but just things you can do better, things you go through. You know, let's just get into this gist. Okay, let's get into it. Okay guys, previously we planned on filming like a 10-minute makeup challenge, but we realized that there's too much gist for 10 minutes. So what we're going to do is do 10 minutes on my channel and then do 10 minutes on Shokunbi's channel. So I'm going to go ahead to set the timer right now for 10 minutes, okay? So let's do that. Okay, so we have 10 minutes going on the iPad, if you can see that. Well, we have like 9:54, so let's go. I'm already moisturized and I'm already primed. So I'm just going to flip my hair back and start the whole makeup process. Okay, T, so let's just you guys know, and if you don't know, your girl is engaged.
Period.
So I'm currently planning a Nigerian wedding. That's kind of where my head is at right now. So I just want to walk you guys down like some of the things I'm already facing. We kind of started planning our wedding like February time, so it's been a couple of months now.
Because it's May already.
Exactly. So some of the things that we've experienced, for example, like if you are planning a Nigerian wedding and you don't have an event planner, I can't help you. Guys, I know that this foundation is looking much brighter on camera, but don't be deceived.
No, actually it's your shade, but it's just the camera. Basically.
The light is too bright, but whatever. Oh my god, planning a Nigerian wedding is madness. It's like chaotic. It's just chaotic on its own. So you definitely need to have an event planner, or else you're going to cry. I feel like a lot of things that came up for me were things that if we're planning on my wedding on our own,
not thought about
I would have not thought about it. For example, like when our event planner sent in our budget list, and I was seeing some things like return gifts.
What's return gifts?
Oh my god. You know, every year we're like the gift you give to the wife's family. So there's the gift that the wife's family
gives
apparently
to the husband.
Yeah, gives to the husband's family.
Wow.
Exactly. Apparently, like it's not like traditional Yoruba culture, but it's like because the world is becoming enlightened, it's more so like we're not really selling our child. Like it's not all these things they're giving us.
Makes
so
sense.
it's more so like okay, you give us this, but we also return it with a thank
that's
you.
Why they return money. There's a particular money they return, but that's not the conversation for today.
Yeah, period. So get you an event planner, because if you don't have an event planner, your wedding is probably going to be chaotic. Not probably. Your wedding is definitely going to be chaotic.
Because I the one that's going to be running around on that day. And I remember like reading this thing from this girl. Her name is Rennie Abina. She was talking on like what you should know for your Nigerian wedding and all of that. And she was talking on how like her dad wanted them to plan a wedding by themselves, and like her mom is dead, right? Her siblings are abroad, so it's basically her dad. She told her dad no, that she's not going to do that.
It's just going to be
too
full
of chaos.
It's going to be too much, and you realize that a lot of things that you don't want is what will be happening on that day.
And also, your event planner can help you to be strict, because half the time Nigerian parents will want to take over the wedding, right?
Exactly.
But you can talk to your event planner and she'll help you to be strict with them on them.
I think another thing that you need to take note of is having a budget. Because planning a Nigerian wedding now, in this day and age, especially like us, we're planning a Nigerian December Christmas wedding. So it's like when vendors hear like you're planning a wedding, they're going to quote you a lot. So have a budget, know what amount you really do not want to go past, like when you're spending, right?
Yeah, your event planner can
your event planner is definitely going to help you with that, but have a budget. Basically, have a budget for your wedding dress, decor, your
makeup,
shoes,
makeup artist.
Period. Hey, makeup artist. That one is story for another day. Let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory so you kind of understand. Before I started planning my Nigerian wedding, I had a list of vendors that I was like, because honestly, when you see all these Instagram weddings now, you're like, hey, this person must do my makeup. You know, you have all these like list of people that you really want to use because you like them. I feel like I look scary. Okay, wait, I think I'm going to just reduce the lights a little bit. Yeah, this is actually much better. Can you guys see the difference in the lighting? I feel like I'm starting to look more human now. So anyway, I had some vendors in mind, like, oh my god, like this person will totally do my makeup, this person will totally make my clothes. I don't want to like really mention the names of the vendors particularly, but you guys know all the people that you are looking out for. You guys, these people charge in USD. Let's start from that. Is
dollars? 2K minimum.
Yeah. First of all, is US dollar the currency for Nigeria? No. Why are vendors charging in USD? Let's start from that. But let's not spend too much time on this topic. You need a wedding budget, or else you're going to spend ridiculously
amount.
You're going to spend ridiculous amounts on your wedding. And to be honest, one thing Olu and I know is that it is the marriage that is important. This wedding is just going to be one day. Obviously, I want to have a beautiful wedding, obviously, but there are a lot of things that I started to compromise on. And the thing about me is that I would never compromise on quality. But what I understand is that there are other people that can give you that quality, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like with lesser charges, right? Or lesser price, right?
Exactly. For example, for photography, I was stuck on Bedge for the longest time, but I love Bedge with all my heart. Like, but okay, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm figuring myself out. Okay, I can't like spend ridiculously, especially if there are like other alternatives that could potentially give me something very similar, and you know, it's not Bedge's price, basically. So next is do market research. It's just going back to what I was just talking about. There are so many people that can offer you what you want for lower prices. Right? Exactly. Why this really helped for me is because even before we got engaged, even before we started planning like our wedding, I've been planning my wedding. I've been saving. If you look at my Instagram saves, oh my god, I give myself like options and alternatives.
Yeah,
like if this person doesn't work out,
you shouldn't just be stuck on one person or stuck on like, because if not, you'll cry. Be open to change. To me, you're saying the perfect, like, be open to change. Like I was telling you guys about my Bedge situation, right? It's like I really wanted Bedge. I absolutely love and adore his work, but in the stage of life that I'm in right now, like it's probably not something that I could. To be honest, we could afford it, but it's more so like looking beyond the now. Like everything does not end at this wedding. There is more to life than to be honest
wedding. So
it's just one day.
So it's Olu and I coming to that agreement that, you know what, like we would use someone better. And if you see our wedding photographer, he is amazing. I don't want to like spill because I'm still going to do a whole wedding vendors video, so I don't want to like be telling you guys everything, but he is amazing. Trust me, he's amazing. Moving on to the next thing is, yes, oh my god, because we are in diaspora, right? We are in Canada and everything, and most of our friends are also abroad. You have to inform your bridesmaids and groomsmen as early as you can.
Yep.
As early as you can.
If not, nobody's coming for your wedding.
Because it's actually expensive. Like flights to Canada. Oh my god, timer, 10 minutes. We'll just finished. We're almost done.
I can't just talk so much and do my makeup. Yeah. I've been quiet.
No, it's okay. As I was saying, like flights to Canada, especially flights from Canada to Nigeria, especially in December.
Like everyone wants to be in Lagos in December.
Like Lagos, we're going to Lagos.
Lagos, you know the vibes. Everyone wants to be in Lagos.
No, Lagos in December is a whole different ball game. So flight tickets are going for nothing. Even as of right now, for December tickets, you're looking minimum of like 25 CAD, and that's if you are even using like airlines like Egypt Air, Ethiopian Airlines. KLM right now for December dates is like 3,000 CAD. You really need to inform your bridesmaids and groomsmen early if you want them to show up, right? If you want them to show up. So, oh my god, guys, I think I put too much blush. I look like a blush girl. And what else? Guest size. This was one that I really struggled with a lot because we knew from the very beginning that, you know, we wanted a small wedding. And please, I'm actually going to do like a poll on my Instagram about this. I feel like small weddings are very, very relative, right? Because a small wedding to me is like 300 to 400 people max.
Some people's small
wedding is 50 people. Some people's small wedding is 150. Some people's small wedding is 500. So it just depends on, you know, what a small wedding is to you. So we wanted like between 300 to 400 people. Like 400 is like stretching it, but 300 people, let's say 300 people, right? And for our parents, it's more so like, wow, 300 is really small for a Nigerian wedding. Because you have to remember that your family members also have friends and family members that they would like to invite and everything. And I think the reason why it actually affected us is because our parents are also like really helping us a lot financially. They're
so you cannot say no.
Yeah, pretty much. We have really understanding parents. They're not they're not saying things that are totally out of the ordinary. Like they're not saying, well, I must have like 10,000, like whatever, like 2,000 people or whatever. But it's more so like, okay, it's our day 2, right? I think it's a thing that's very cultural. Like in Africa generally, like the wedding is not just
it's your parents' wedding also.
It's not just for the people. I mean, now that I live in Canada, I think different, but at the same time, I'm still originally Nigerian, right? So I still have to respect culture to a good extent. Right now, let me just tell you guys, we're having a lot of people. I don't want to say the exact amount of people we're having, but just know it's more than double of what we initially planned. And to be honest, it's one of the things that I don't know how we got here.
Like, it just happened.
It just happened. To be honest, I think it's more so keeping relationships. When it starts looking like, you know, something like this is turning into an argument, it's turning into an issue. It's more so like just keeping relationships. There are some things that are super non-negotiables for me that, you know what, like I will fight for. And at this point in my life, I've just agreed that, you know, guest size is something that I would leave. I will just leave it alone. So if you know that you want to have at least 80% of it, say, at your wedding, just pay for it,
to be honest.
But we chose to go this route because obviously we're young and they're helping us a lot so that we can save for after marriage life. And it's
after
wedding, save for the after wedding life. I think another reason why we don't dread it is because we have very, very amazing parents. Like we have both our parents on both sides are super amazing. Super amazing. The last thing I just wanted to mention is that please, when you are planning a wedding, you need to be very, very prayerful. You need to be very,
don't do it alone.
Yeah, don't do it alone. Yep, you can't even do it alone because there are so many aspects, and I'm not even talking about like finances here. I'm talking about spiritual connotations to kingdom marriages, especially if you are a Christian, right? The enemy does not like kingdom marriages because he understands very well
what marriage can do for the world.
Exactly. He understands the position of the marriage in the church. He understands what the institution of marriage can do to people in alignment.
That's mad.
It just reminds me of the Bible verse that talks about, you know, like what can two people do unless they agree? Imagine two people in agreement. Oh my God.
All through their lives.
They can move mountains, and the devil understands that, and he doesn't want that, right? Anyway, this is where we're going to stop for this video. We're going to complete the rest of it on Tofumi's channel. Right now, I look like a scarecrow.
I don't even know what I look
Tofumi,
like.
at what stage of your makeup are you in right now?
Brows. I just concealed.
Oh, you just concealed your brows. So you're done with skin.
I don't know.
Alright, guys.
This has to be the most chaotic thing ever. And Brandy, I'm never doing this again.
No, we're doing this again. Anyway, our 10 minutes has been over like what?
Since.
So we're just going to run over to Tofumi's channel now and get started.
Okay.
Hey guys, here's the finished look. We just finished filming on Tofumi's channel, so make sure you go check it out.
Yep.
How are we looking? Let us know in the description box. I know I started off looking a little bit ashy, but I think I was able to recover the look.
Yep.
Don't do your makeup in front of too bright lights, okay? You don't see anything. No. But yes guys, have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.